Alright, now welcome back. Last time we tried doing the Battle of Panipat, and we didn't do too well. So we're going to try that again. Only this time we're going to try to get everything. Hopefully be a little faster. With less shenanigans. Or more shenanigans. I don't know. We'll see.
The sound of a cannon being fired is indescribable. For a while, I forgot about all of my troubles and simply fired a cannonball each day for my own amusement. Hearing of my new toys, my relatives began pleading for me to retake Transoxiana from the Uzbeks, even awarding me the title Padshah, Great King. A decent ploy, but my attention was now fixed on India. Strictly speaking, India already belonged to me, as Tamerlane had once conquered it for our family. As the last ruling descendant of the great Amir, it was only right that I be given back what someone else was only administering for me. That someone was a man named Ibrahim Lodi, an Afghan pretender who ruled northern India from his capital in Delhi. Seeking to avoid unnecessary bloodshed, I wrote him a friendly letter and gave him a goshawk as a present. All that I asked in return was for my lands to be given back to me. Unfortunately, Ibrahim Lodi never replied, and so I had to put down the quill and let my cannons do the talking. With 15,000 men, I marched on Panipat, a small village on the plains northeast of Delhi. Ibrahim, for his part, mobilized an army of 100,000. In front of my men, I played the intrepid general, unshaken even by this unimaginable number. But secretly, I wondered if I had not bitten off more than I could chew.
Okay, so last time this didn't work so well. Because we kind of got overrun thinking that the scenario would end when we just outlasted the enemy. It didn't. So our plan is to boom more by building more town centers, training more villagers, and hopefully that'll be enough to... and also train some bombard cannons. And hopefully when their allies attack, we'll attack with them. To try to reduce their production. As well as go around and get all their production trade workshops. Hey, thanks for the lurk. Alright, objectives. At least one of your castles must remain standing. Complete as many secondary objectives as possible before the battle begins in order to improve your chances. Secondary objectives. Raid the Delhi Auxiliary Forces supply stores, trade workshops. This will make them train fewer soldiers. Destroy all enemy towers on the road to the northeast so that your Ottoman allies can bring power supplies to your camp and train more soldiers. We're going to need those. We like having bombard cannons and hand cannoneers. They'll be crucial to this mission. And camels. Babur is restricted to a population limit of 200 and cannot build additional castles, docks, or towers or walls, aside from palisades. Try to complete as many optional objectives as possible before the Delhi Sultanate attacks. Each one will make the upcoming battle easier. Make sure that the Ottoman gunpowder deliveries make it to your camp. Without Turks' gunpowder, you will not be able to train bombard cannons or hand cannoneers. Babur's strategy is to defeat numerically superior forces of the Delhi Sultanate in a defensive battle. Do not waste soldiers or resources on pointless attempts to go on the offensive yourself before the time is right. Your scouts report, Babur and his army has set up a defensive camp in the village of Panipat, waiting on the arrival of the Delhi Sultanate's army. Babur has spent much of his recently acquired loot recruiting Ottoman gunpowder experts to assist him in the fight. The Ottoman-led forces mainly consist of hand cannoneers and bombard cannons. The armies of the Delhi Sultanate, commanded by Ibrahim Lodi himself, have gathered in the southeast, where they control a large, daunting fortress. Indian auxiliary forces will support Ibrahim Lodi's main army in battle. The auxiliary armies consist mainly of infantry and do not have elite soldiers in their ranks, but are superior in numbers. 2 Hindustani Khans lead the vanguard of the Sultanate. Two Khans, Alam and Daulat, are considered fickle and can possibly be persuaded to defect from Ibrahim Lodi and join Babur's forces instead. It's actually beneficial since they kind of guard some of the gold that we can use later.
Ibrahim Lodi is so confident of victory that he has delayed his attack. This gives us time to improve our position.
Babur, I am dying to let my guns do the talking for you. But without a supply of gunpowder, the fun will not last very long.
निर्माता हाँ मिस्त्री करूँगा लक्कड़हारा
Oh, there goes most of our camels, unfortunate. I think that's all their chakra doors, which is good, because I don't like fighting them. So let's just let the armored elephant take care of those guys.
आदेश निर्माता
I need more food. I need more gold too.
All the towers on the road are destroyed. What are you waiting for, my Yudashla? Bring the
I had
gunpowder
can
to the
cannons, why
camp.
didn't I use them?
Two commanders of the Sultanate's band are fickle characters
आपकी सेवा में
whose loyalty to Ibrahim Lodi is in doubt. Perhaps we can convince them to join us instead of drowning in the bloodbath to come.
Namaste. Nirmata.
The gunpowder delivery has arrived. That will allow us to equip more cannons. Just keep the forces of the Sultanate away from my marksmen and cannoneers, Babur.
I will try my best. Now research chemistry and Shatakni. I need chemistry for the bombard cannons.
Namaste. Nirmata.
आदेश आपकी समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ श्रीमान आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ
आपकी सेवा
And
में
let's make a save.
आपकी सेवा में
And let's send the gulams with the monks.
नमस्ते निर्माता
Let's get block printing.
आक्रमण
आदेश समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ
आदेश समझ श्रीमान समझ गया
Yes, yes, attack the non-monks. Oh no, okay, that's gonna work. Retreat. Okay, let's try that again.
आपकी सेवा में
Let's get block printing. Also, we need to upgrade our camels too.
मैं तैयार निर्माता
Adesh.
Let's build another town center.
हाँ लक्कड़हारा
Nirmata.
आदेश समझ गया समझ करूँगा नमस्ते समझ गया हाँ
Yeah, that's a good place for a town center.
निर्माता
Yeah.
आदेश आपकी सेवा में।
हाँ, मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आदेश निर्माता
आदेश चल रहा गया।
Let's save again.
जी श्रीमान चल रहा हूँ। समझ गया। जी श्रीमान समझ गया। जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान समझ गया। मैं चल रहा समझ गया। जी श्रीमान
tank the hits.
मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान चल रहा हूँ। समझ गया। चल जी श्रीमान समझ गया। जी श्रीमान समझ गया। मैं चल रहा समझ गया। हाँ जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा समझ गया। मैं चल रहा मैं चल रहा। जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा।
That didn't work. I'm gonna need to get their aggro a bit better.
आदेश हमला समझ गया। जी श्रीमान
नमस्ते निर्माता हाँ मैं तैयार हूँ
आपकी सेवा में। आदेश समझ गया।
मैं चल रहा हूँ।
I'm gonna need to distract those guys better.
हाँ आगे समझ गया। मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान आदेश हाँ समझ गया। मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान समझ गया। हाँ
हाँ,
आपकी जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आपकी
समझ
सेवा
गया।
में।
जी श्रीमान चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान मैं चल समझ गया। मैं चल रहा हूँ। समझ गया। श्रीमान
नमस्ते निर्माता निर्माता
आदेश आपकी सेवा में।
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान समझ गया। जी श्रीमान चल रहा हूँ। मैं समझ मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान आप मैं चल रहा हूँ। जी श्रीमान
Rowlet Khan is
Yay.
समझ गया। जी
and
श्रीमान
knows
That was definitely
what
intended.
his dead lies end if he continues to cling to Ibrahim Lodi. As soon as the fighting begins, he will take our side.
आदेश तुरंत निर्माता निर्माता निर्माता
मैं तैयार हूँ। निर्माता
हाँ निर्माता मैं तैयार हूँ
आदेश जी श्रीमान आप मैं चल रहा हूँ। समझ गया। आदेश हाँ
Let's see, you have more gulams to use as meat shields. You can also start training some bombard cannons with preparation.
आदेश
नमस्ते समझ गई
Let's go buy that gold. Then you can train a monk to send over to that relic. Save again.
आदेश हाँ जी श्रीमान आपकी सेवा में।
आदेश
मैं चल समझ गया।
आपकी सेवा में। समझ गया।
हाँ आप आदेश आपकी जी श्रीमान
आपकी सेवा
मैं
में।
चल श्रीमान
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ। हाँ,
हाँ
And send these guys over to the other side.
मैं समझ गया। श्रीमान
We're gonna need more food.
आपकी समझ गया। हाँ,
आपकी सेवा में।
हाँ, हाँ।
आदेश
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आपकी
हाँ, समझ गया।
हाँ समझ गया।
आपकी सेवा में। समझ गया। आदेश
Take them back with that relic.
हाँ, समझ गया। मैं चल रहा हूँ।
हमला आक्रमण हमला आप आगे बढ़ो
आदेश
आदेश मैं चल
You
रहा
can go pick up those brands.
Ateş, Nirmata, Nirmata, Nirmata.
The provisions stored in this building will now feed our soldiers and not the armies of the Delhi Sultanate.
समझ गया मैं
And
चल
I'm
रहा
also running out of time.
आपकी समझ गया
आगे बढ़ो हमला
मैं चल रहा हूँ मैं चल रहा आदेश
आप मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश आप ही श्रीमान
हाँ आदेश समझ गया निर्माता
Ateş, Khan,
आदेश समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ मैं चल रहा हूँ श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ
No, stop waiting for the monks.
जी श्रीमान समझ गया जी श्रीमान
Maybe that didn't work.
नमस्ते निर्माता मैं तैयार निर्माता
Namaste, Kani.
हाँ आपकी सेवा में
मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी समझ गया
आदेश?
मैं चल रहा हूँ जी श्रीमान आदेश मैं चल श्रीमान गया जी श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ जी समझ गया श्रीमान
हाँ निर्माता
हाँ, Nirmata.
हाँ हमला आक्रमण
Shiitake.
आपकी सेवा में आगे मैं चल रहा हूँ आगे बढ़ो
हाँ
आदेश आदेश हाँ आक्रमण हमला
आपकी सेवा में
आगे बढ़ो
समझ गया
आदेश आपकी सेवा
आपकी समझ गया
आपकी हमला
The provisions stored in this building will now feed our soldiers and not the armies of the Delhi Sultanate.
आप मैं चल रहा हूँ श्रीमान
हाँ मैं चल रहा
Get that relic back.
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ
हाँ समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया जी समझ गया श्रीमान आप मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ मैं चल रहा हूँ आक्रमण जी श्रीमान
समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया
Go, go, go.
हाँ समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ हाँ मैं चल समझ रहा हूँ हाँ मैं समझ गया मैं समझ गया आपकी सेवा में
Splendid! We managed to convince Alam Khan to stab Ibrahim Lodi in the back in the upcoming battle. Finally,
Now quickly go and get the
perfectly
treasure
crafted
chests.
intrigue again, just like in our sorely missed homeland.
आदेश
Namaste.
मैं तैयार निर्माता
मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता 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 नमस्ते निर्माता
नमस्ते निर्माता
हाँ हमला आपकी सेवा में आपकी सेवा जी श्रीमान समझ गया हमला
आपकी सेवा में
We have looted more provisions. This will greatly weaken Ibrahim Lodi's auxiliary forces. The provisions stored in this building will now feed our soldiers and not the armies of the Delhi Sultanate.
Adesh? Huh. Nirmata? Nirmata? Oh.
We have looted more provisions. This will greatly weaken Ibrahim Lodi's auxiliary forces.
Nirmata? 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 Adesh? Nirmata?
That's what the talented here, so I can take care of some other wolves. Whoops, we were walking into enemies. I should take care of that supply store. We can retreat back and let the monks do their thing.
The provisions stored in this building will now feed our soldiers and not the armies of the Delhi Sultanate.
They don't have any markets, do they? They do not.
आदेश
Now let's give our
समझ गया समझ
There's
गया
also a relic over here, and let's give our bombard cannons more range entry, more bombard cannons. More camels. And more hand cannons. We should also upgrade our gulags too, since they're good against range.
Babur! You were thoughtless enough to invade my lands, although you are heavily outnumbered. No more waiting.
Namaste. Adesh?
It is time that you pay the
Nirmata?
price.
Nirmata?
Now charge my mahouts!
आदेश
My vanguard's commanders let me down. You just cannot trust these warlords who call themselves Khans. But it does not make a difference. I have enough Indian troops eager to go into battle for me.
Let's get more moves up.
Namaste.
So where's your army? Oh, here they come. All the way over there. Look at them. How cute. Ooh, the enemies are like a match. It's time to charge and help them out. Now's the time to be aggressive. Not making too aggressive. Get more camels. Reinforce the front line.
These Ottoman gunmen are strong. It must be their coffee.
Retreat! Gotta wait for the allies to attack with them. Need more gold. Come back!
समझ गया जी श्रीमान
हाँ
नमस्ते
Need
निर्माता
more gold.
निर्माता मैं तैयार निर्माता
These are already caught up. Some cheeky trebuchets. Right. Our ally army is attacking.
आपकी सेवा में आप समझ गया
This pikeman is assigned to be below your bombard, the allies bombard cannon.
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी सेवा में चल रहा हूँ हाँ जी श्रीमान समझ गया जी श्रीमान आदेश मैं चल रहा आपकी सेवा में आदेश आगे बढ़ो जी श्रीमान समझ गया जी श्रीमान आदेश मैं बड़ी श्रीमान मैं चल
Actually, Campbell taking care of most of everything. Our hand cannons are moving full. Meanwhile, our other king, Bombard chains are doing pretty okay. Now's the time to retreat.
जी श्रीमान
Go further back. Lost the cannon.
आदेश मैं तैयार तुरंत मिस्त्री आदेश निर्माता
मैं चल रहा श्रीमान आदेश
मैं तैयार
हाँ मिस्त्री मिस्त्री
आदेश
Hey Green Drip, how's it going? I'm not doing much, I'm just gonna redoing this mission that I failed previously.
जी श्रीमान
मैं चल रहा हूँ नमस्ते आदेश मैं तैयार निर्माता
नमस्ते
आदेश समझ गया आपकी सेवा में समझ मैं चल रहा आदेश जी समझ गया
आपकी सेवा में समझ गया
Alrighty. Let's go for now. We got another army coming in.
नमस्ते निर्माता
Need more hand cannons.
I have this.
जी श्रीमान
All steady. All steady.
आप मैं चल रहा जी श्रीमान आदेश हाँ मैं चल रहा श्रीमान आदेश मैं चल
Oh yeah, the game value definitely might be louder in certain cases.
जी श्रीमान चल रहा
Sorry. But I was saying that I'm just attempting this mission again because I didn't do so well the last time. Hopefully that fixes it.
आपकी सेवा में
Yeah, the battle sounds can get kind of loud.
आदेश समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ आगे बढ़ो आपकी सेवा में
Enough!
समझ गया
It seems like I will have to take up the sword
आपकी
myself.
सेवा में
Servants! Bring me my horse and armor!
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ हाँ
Everyone, charge! Oh, he's still more gold.
हाँ, आदेश मैं तैयार हूँ। निर्माता। हाँ। हाँ, निर्माता।
आपकी सेवा आदेश समझ गया श्रीमान हाँ आदेश आपकी सेवा आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया हाँ समझ गया आपकी सेवा मैं चल रहा हूँ हाँ आदेश हाँ श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ श्रीमान
Yay! It's always nice to see more people get affiliates. Good to hear.
आपकी सेवा में मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया श्रीमान समझ गया श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ श्रीमान मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ
Gotta watch out for these armored elephants. Ooh, there's a leader. Go get him. Shoot him until he dies. Hey, at least you have emotes. I have 0 emotes right now.
Darkness envelops me.
All
is lost.
Ibrahim Lodi has fallen in battle. Word of his death will soon spread. Victory is within your grasp.
Alright, hopefully that stops their armies from spawning. Nope, they still train armies.
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ। आपकी सेवा में।
आदेश समझ गया श्रीमान चल रहा समझ गया चल रहा श्रीमान आगे बढ़ो आपकी आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ समझ गया श्रीमान चल रहा आगे समझ गया मैं श्रीमान आपकी सेवा
And get more bombard cannons up. Ooh, cool.
Victory is ours! The panicked enemy soldiers storm off the battlefield in desperate search of shelter. The road to Delhi is clear.
Huzzah! Victory!
On the fields of Panipat, the enemy's strength in numbers proved to be its greatest weakness. Having never faced firearms before, Ibrahim's terrified war elephants were rendered useless by the thundering of my cannons. With little room to maneuver, His fighters huddled together so closely that they became nearly immobile. Firing straight into their lines, my cannoneers created a bloodbath. Just a few hours after the battle begun, there was nothing left of Ibrahim's army. My men found his body in a mountain of corpses and brought me his head as evidence of his demise. With Ibrahim's death, the Sultanate of Delhi came to an end. I had a tomb erected for the fallen Sultan in Panipat, as a reminder that the great Babur treats even his fiercest opponents with respect.
That certainly went better than the first time around.
Namaste.
Yeah, looks like we pretty much were mining all the gold we can get. Oh, there was a relic here. I guess I missed that. And here, apparently. That would also have been good for a gold income. Not sure if I actually would have used a stone for anything now that I think about it.